Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Traders interview. Today, we're joined by a very special guest, Awid from the Netherlands, who has a $100,000 account with us and has an upcoming payout of $2,304. So, really fantastic stuff. Awid, thank you so much for coming on today. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thank you much for the introduction.
Awesome, awesome. Awid, we always start with the same question to all our when we interview any of our traders, and that is always, how did you get into Forex? How did you get into trading? Where did it all start for you?
So to be honest, it started with crypto at first, and after crypto in 2014, I started, to see trading and everything. So at that moment, crypto was a bit of chaos. So after a couple of months, let's say 1 year about, I started to see Forex more. So I started a little bit trying on Forex trading and everything. And to be honest, I was a rookie at that moment, so and little by little started to process everything. So read a couple of books and started to do more focus on the mental things instead of focusing on more the charts and everything.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's when I started.
nice. Did you say you started crypto in 2014?
Yes,
Oh wow. You didn't by any
it was a
chance
good year.
buy Bitcoins and hold them up until now, did you?
No, 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 no.
Oh, that would have been amazing if you did.
If that was the case, I wasn't here at Hola Prime, to be honest.
Yeah, you wouldn't need us. You'd
Yeah,
have plenty of capital yourself to trade. Absolutely.
yeah, exactly.
Uh, but that's interesting. So you went from crypto into Forex, and uh, how long did it take you before you started seeing kind of results with your trading?
To be honest, it took a well over 3 or 4 years to before I really started to see some profits. Of course, you start with demo accounts. After that, you think you're ready. And
Yeah.
after that, you see all the slippage and everything going around. So, yeah, but it took a couple of years before I could really start seeing some profits and making everything good.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. I mean, even 3 or 4 years is actually, I would say, faster than average, to be honest. So you're doing phenomenally well. I'd love to know a little bit though about your strategy, and if it's possible, if you could show us,
Yeah,
on the
sure.
charts and
Let me see if I
how you
can
trade
share
on a
this.
daily basis.
Um, I got my charts ready over here. Let's see if I can share them.
Hmm.
When I start, on the day, in the morning, for example, or at night, it depends. So the first thing I always do, I start the 4 hour chart, just see what the daily bias is. So how is it going? Where is it going? And how was the couple of days? And see a couple of months, weeks, how was the charts? After that, if I see some opportunities, so in this case, for example, if you look at here, obviously you're looking for buys in this case. So I'm looking for buys. I'm looking where can I step in to do some buys. For example, today I did a couple of buys, but eventually it went to sell. So unfortunate for me. But after I look at the daily bias, I will focus on the smaller time frames, sort of 50 minutes,
Hmm.
for example. And what I focus on is mostly if I see opportunity, I will go to the 5 minute chart and I will look at the fair value gaps. I have a little bit of help with indicators in this case to see to take the fair value gaps. And if I see opportunity, I will just wait until the fair value gap is hit. And after that, I will execute the trade on based on the daily bias in this case. So in this case, it will be a buy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, really interesting. And I see you also using the volume profile on the side. Do you use that?
Yeah.
How do you use the volume profile um,
So
when you're
mostly I
trading?
look at which points are the most volume. So if I see there's a much volume, I know there is a kind of resistance there to yet look at and see if it will break through or it will bounce back. So at that moment,
Yeah.
for example, if you look at this point, if you see there's a lot of volume, you wait until it breaks through, or you wait until it bounces back, so you know what kind of way the chart will go.
Yeah. No, really good stuff. I love how clean and simple your charts are. There's not too much clutter. You haven't got a trillion indicators, all beeping
No,
and
absolutely
flashing.
not. No. To be honest,
No,
yeah, for me, trading is more like a mental thing than a trading and charts thing. So you can keep looking at the charts, and eventually you will see every possibility, every second there will be a trade. But yeah, the most thing meant yeah, it's more mentally. So focus on one trade, just do one trade a day. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't hit, just set your stop losses, set your take profits, and just let it go. Don't touch it anymore.
yeah, I love that. One trade a day. I really, I'm 100% agree with you on that because overtrading is a real thing and it's a real problem. If you limit yourself, to one or two trades a day, you're going to be so much more selective with the trades you take, and you're going to only take the best ones.
Yeah,
It's like having one bullet in a gun. You're not going to waste it. You're going to shoot your shot when the target's in sight, and exactly the same with trading. Um, it's definitely a really, really good strategy. I know some people like to trade a bit more, and that's absolutely fine. But generally speaking, if you can limit to one or two trades a day, you do so much better in the long run than if you
yeah. I
overtrade
try
with,
to focus
you know,
on specific timelines, so specific
yeah,
times. But sometimes I see opportunity, I will take it. But yeah, to be honest,
yeah.
if you're trading more than one or two trades, for example, it will get chaotic. And yeah, if you fo to be honest, so in the beginning I was focusing on money instead of focusing on mentally going for the trade and see how it goes. Of
Mm.
course, most of people go for the go making a lot of profit, but yeah, you can get a Lamborghini in just 1 or 2 days. So the best thing to do is focus on the trade instead of focusing on the profits. Don't look at the profits, just look at, does the trade go well, or does it isn't going well? If it isn't going well, just write a note and see what you did wrong and go to the next one.
Yeah, really, really well said. Detach yourself from the money side of it, and because it's funny, trading, most people get into trading because of money, let's be honest. It's very rare you find someone who enjoys looking at charts all day. Uh, but
That, yeah, that's true.
it's the money side. It's you have to control the greed and the urges of wanting more money to become a good trader. So money
Yep,
draws you into trading, but then you have to also control it in order to be good at trading. So it's a bit of a catch-22, and it's quite difficult to find that balance. But when you do,
because
like you have,
yeah,
it works
because
out.
if you go for for the money, it will go into greed, and greed will overtrading will fill your challenge. So
Yeah, slippery slope. But
yeah,
that's fantastic. Awid, thank you so much for sharing that. We're already started touching upon the subject of like psychology, right? And I can tell just straight away, right off the bat, you seem very disciplined. You know exactly what your trading plan is. You're not just YOLOing random trades for the sake of it
no,
and hoping, to make a bunch of money. So how did you get to where you are now in the terms of, psychology and understanding that side and controlling it more importantly?
yeah. Like I said, it mostly focusing on the trade itself instead of getting the money done. So for me, it doesn't matter if I get funded in, for example, 1 month or 1 week. My focus is more on the trade itself instead of getting funded fast and get the money fast. So
Perfect.
I like to be consistent instead of making one time at one at $10,000, and
Hmm.
after that
And
the account is is finished, this
exactly.
breach. So it isn't worth it like that.
Honestly, viewers, to anyone watching, write down what Howard said right there. It doesn't matter if it takes you a week or a month, because the biggest problem a lot of newer traders have, they try to speed run it. For some reason, they get a prop challenge and they want to pass it in 2 days. And look, can you theoretically pass it in 2 days? Of course, but you if you did do that, you've probably gambled a little bit, right? I
It's
mean,
more like a casino game than a trading game in that in
exactly,
this sense.
exactly. Realistically speaking, take a good month is 20 trading days. I'll say is a decent time period. If it takes you a bit longer, that's absolutely fine. It can take you a month and a half, 2 months. Hell, it can take you half a year if you want. But there's no rush. There's no time limit. Take your time. Just chip away a little bit every day, like you said, one trade a day. Chip away, make a few $100s, however much. Obviously, depends on the account size. And if you have a losing day, it's not a big deal. It's only a small loss. You'll make it back up the next day, and you'll see in a month or a month and a half, you'll be passed. You'll be funded, and you do the same thing again, and then you have a payout, and everything just works nice and smoothly. Whereas if you go around that cycle of trying to, I don't know, pass within 2 days or 3 days or something ridiculous, okay, you might do it once or twice, but like you said, you'll lose the funded account most likely because you're gonna just, it's unrealistic to have that kind of gain consistently, and you're just gonna keep going around the circle, and you never actually really get anywhere. So just take your time with it. You're always better off, and
Mhm.
you're gonna make a lot more money that way. That's just a
Yeah,
reality.
it's just two things: being consistent and risk management. That's all you need.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally just that. Well said, well said. And I can see, like even in your payout, so you have a payout, I believe tomorrow for $2,304. So you would have made, I don't know exactly your profit split that you have with us, but you would have made like 2.5% or something on your account.
Yeah,
That's the sweet spot. That's exactly where you want to be. You're not
that's the thing. So
targeting
so
too
I yeah,
much.
to be honest, at the first day I got my funded account, I did my first two trades in the first 2 days, and I hit my TP. And after that, I left it. I didn't touch it anymore.
Oh
I
wow.
just left it for 2 weeks. So yeah,
Amazing. Well, there
because
you
my
go.
focus, because my focus was on 2-3%, hitting take profit on 2-3%, and after that, I want to do the cash out. So that's what I did. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
no,
touch it anymore.
absolutely.
A lot of opportunities, but yeah, just left it there and waited for the 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's perfect. You know what? That's again another great bit of advice that you gave. If you've already hit your target of 2, 3%, whatever it is, stop trading, get your payout, and then you can start again. Because it's important to actually bag the money at some point. You could have continued trading, and look, could you have made more money? Yeah, you might be on $5,000. Who
Yeah.
knows, right? But you could also have probably ended with only $1,000 profit, and you'd be like, "Damn it, why didn't I just stop when I was ahead?"
Or breach your account because you're in the
Yeah,
loss after that, and you keep trading because you want your 2% back.
that's it, exactly. So, once you hit your target, cash out, do it again, and just keep doing that month after month after month after month. Scale, grow, and once you have 1 million in funding, 2, 3% is a decent amount of money
Yeah,
to be
that's the
bagging.
thing.
So that's the right way to look at it. Awid, we're going to move on really quickly and talk about
Sure.
Ola Prime. So, how's your experience been with us so far?
It was great, to be honest. So I started yeah, like a month ago or so with Hola Prime, and yeah, everything went smooth. It was easy to get your challenges gone, and yeah, after passing my one phase, and right away I got an email. Everything was ready with my funded account. With my funded account, I got everything ready, traded, and yeah, here we are after two
Awesome.
weeks.
No, really good, really good. And I know you're getting your payout tomorrow, but when you do request it, please do time it,
Sure,
because
I
we
will do.
we 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 brand ourselves, and we're very big on the 1 hour payouts. So um, yeah, time it, see how quick it comes, and if we impress you, if you could leave us a nice review or something, that would be
100%.
absolutely fantastic. We'd
Perfect.
appreciate that. Awesome. One last question before I let you go. What's the future for you? Are you looking to get more accounts of us? Looking to scale the current one? What have you got planned?
Yeah, for now I will keep going with the funded account, see how it goes. Also, a bit of testing, see how the slippage is and how everything goes. So, and yeah, I already have one extra account going at this moment in one phase, so
Nice. Really
trading with
good.
that one.
Awesome. Well, good luck with it. I'm sure you'll smash it. And yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. So, Awid, thank you so much for coming on,
Thank you for your time.
sharing your story, your strategy, and just being an all-round great guy as well. So, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. And to all the viewers, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead, leave a like, turn on channel notifications, subscribe to the channels, and watch HPTV. We're live every Monday to Friday with all your favorite trading coaches, trading live. Well worth tuning in. But also join our Discord. There's a button down below. You'd be part of a great community full of traders like yourself sharing ideas, their success stories, etc. So it's well worth joining and it's completely free. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Awid, for coming on, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.
Hola Prime, trade with transparency.